Okay, so now we're going to find the radius of the cone. So to do this, we kind of have to work backwards like we did last topic. So this time we're going to start with our volume formula. So volume equals 1/3 the area of our base times our height. So our volume is 80. We're going to plug that in for V. And then our 1/3 times the area of our base times our height, which will go in for H. So times 9. So again, we're going to simplify, only this time when we simplify, we're just going to simplify with the two numbers. It's okay that B is in the middle. Multiplication, it doesn't matter the order that you do it in. And same with division. So we still have 80 equals, but then we're going to do 1/3 times 9, which is the same as 9 divided by 3, which is just 3. And then the area of our base. So then we're going to solve by dividing by 3 on both sides. And when we do that, we get this fun little number right here. And so we are just going to call this 26.67. Is the area of our base. So now we're going to put this in for the area of our base, which would be area equals 3.14 times our radius squared. So like I said, we're going to plug that in here. So we have 26.67 equals 3.14 times our radius squared. We're going to divide by 3.14 on both sides. And we get 8.49. And then we're going to take that square root. So that just means we're going to hit that square root button in our calculator. And we get 2.91 equals our radius. So we're going to call this 2.9 because that 1 does not make that 9 go up. So our radius is 2.9. And then also don't forget your labels. So it's 2.9 inches equals our radius. So this is our final answer. So similar to what we've been doing, you're going to pause it, do the tries on your own, and then you will check your answers with mine by hitting play once you're done. So let's first try it. This cone is slanted, but it's okay because our radius still goes from the center to the edge of the circle, which is our base, and our height still goes from our vertex down. So it's okay that it's a slanted cone. So first we are going to use that volume equals 1/3 the area of our base times height. We are going to plug in 183 for our volume. So 183 equals 1/3 the area of our base. And then our height is 7, so we're going to plug that in for H. So times 7. And then we need to simplify. So we have 1/3 and 7. This is not going to be pretty, but that's okay. So 7 divided by 3 gives us 2.3 repeating. So we're just going to call that 2.33 the area of our base equals 183. So now we need to do 183 divided by 2.33. and we get about 78.54. So the area of our base is 78.54. And we're going to plug this in to our formula for the area of a circle. So this goes in for A. So we have 78.54 equals 3.14 times your radius squared. Divide by 3.14 on both sides. Oops. 78.54 divided by 3.14. So it's about 25.01 equals our radius squared. Then to get our radius, we need to take the square root. So we hit that square root button, and that rounds to be 5. So that's nice. So 5 feet equals our radius. So the inverse of a exponent would be taking the root of that exponent. So by taking the square root, it just gets rid of this little guy. So now try it number 2. We have our volume. So we are going to use volume equals 1/3 the area of our base times our height. So again, plug in that volume for V. So 46 equals 1/3 the area of our base times our height, which is 2.75. We are going to simplify by combining like terms. So 2.75 divided by 3. Oh, that's a fun number. So that's about 0. Helps if I use marker. So 0.917 equals 46. And then times the area of our base. Divide by that. So 46 divided by 0.917 equals about 50.16. So now we have the area of our circle is pi, which is 3.14, times our radius squared. So we are going to plug in that area we just found for A. So we have 50.16 equals 3.14 times our radius squared. A little rough, sorry about that. Now we are going to divide by 3.14 on both sides. So 50.16 divided by 3.14 is about 15.97 equals our radius squared. To get rid of that squared and just make it r, we're going to take the square root of that number. And so we get r equals, hit that square root button, and this will round to 4 because that 9 rounds that 9 up, which rounds that up to 4. So 4 is our radius. Well, 4 meters is our radius. So this is our final answer here.